What up guys, Exploring with John. We are in for another video. So this is my actual first abandoned place outside the actual country of the US. The thing is, this is my first time actually traveling outside the US, which is pretty interesting. So this place is a whole middle class restaurant. Basically not lower people come here, but sometimes maybe upper class people come here. But this is all middle class. And things you can tell that this is something out of the ordinary. Versus all the places that we've been to, this is completely different. And as you can tell when you look around, it has a very royalty and fancy look to it. Considering like the columns, the stage, the restaurant. It's a restaurant, it's not a hospital. Usually I've been doing hospitals. This is different. Which is going to be interesting because I've never done something that's outside the US. So I'm really interested. Exploring with John. Let's take a look around these adventures. I just want to let you guys know that this video is sponsored by Thruunite. And in case you guys didn't know, the entire exploring crew and I use a lot of Thruunite equipment because it really helps us on a lot of these explorers. This is a whole flashlight they provide to us, which is really amazing. It does like the trick. It has like different strobe keys when you play with it. So as I play with this, you can tell like it has like an increasing of brightness and everything. So as you can see right here, this is like the first brightness. I mean, there's not much to it until you look around, then bam, it gets a lot brighter, right? Brighter, then bam, more brighter. And you have so much like different like areas where you can switch it off from. But this is like the restroom of this place. It's just like a bathroom, nothing really all that interesting. But it's still pretty interesting to look through. I mean, like the architecture of this place on the outside is very beautiful. It really sticks out to me. Ooh, chilling inside a bathroom, not so cool. It's great to have this handy dandy flashlight just because when I'm traveling, I'm out about. I can't really carry the big one with me that goes on top of the camera because it's like, you know, it's so big, it's so heavy. I'm all about like the small stuff, which is why I even picked up a small camera to bring around with me from now on. I like the stuff that really just fits in your pocket. But yeah, guys, this is Thruunite. Definitely check out the product. It's all in the link in the description below. Check it out.
The TN12 2016 XP-L is a portable and practical EDC LED flashlight from Thruunite, which also has 6 different modes where you can shoot your flashlight in. The flashlight offers tough and ultra clear glass lens with anti-reflective
like checking around
coating.
these places, exploring around, seeing what I can see. It's all different. It's different. When I explore abandoned, you can compare things. You can compare how different they are from how active places are. You can compare like how different the classes are. Like, oh, what's this? Green like rag left here. At least they kind of stripped everything out of these places though. We can't actually get into a lot of the spots because the doors are locked. But we're just walking around seeing what we can still see as of right now. And just look, this must be the hotel rooms. A lot fancier than what you'd expect. Just look at the marble flooring and everything. As I'm walking through, you can feel like the floor just being like the rich. Walking through, you can feel the floors of how the marble flooring is. I'm just looking through this entire place. It's really sick. Let's just keep looking around. I'm curious to find out more. So we're gonna compare different hotel rooms. As you can see from this one, I mean, there's a lot more light coming through just because of the windows, but it does have the same appearance as all of them would. And oh, looks like old flowers left right here. Then what the heck is this thing? Makes you wonder. It really does. And then all of this stuff. It's so cool seeing something. To me, it's as if I was traveling from a different like country to compare like the cultures. I like to also compare how the abandoned places look. And the thing is, you can tell from the way the structures of how these housings are made, it's a lot different from how housing and structures are made around America in the US. It's my first time actually traveling out and seeing something new that's abandoned, not in the US, which is really interesting. But whoa, look at the way everything looks. It's very modern. And everything's just made out of wood instead of anything else. This is all wood. I mean, you can see from like the walls and everything, like the pattern. It's pretty sick. Destroyed, like rotting all away. I mean, this used to be alive. Now with like the dead appearance of an abandoned place, you can tell the differences and how much it fell down. Things used to be so active and how fast it went down as quick as possible. Surprisingly, there are still fish in the pond. I'm not sure if they would attack us. I'm not sure if it would be good to fall in that type of water. You'd probably get sick and maybe die. But look at this. Look at this bridge, like the columns, the appearance. It's kind of crazy. This is how you can tell it's very fancy. They have a bridge connecting you from one side to the other. And then over here, you have all these columns. This is a huge stage. Predict like how it was years ago in 2012, this place used to be filled with so much people. I mean, it was also during the same year that it closed down. So right here, it says Happy, I think, New Year? It looks like it says that. I'm not entirely sure, but this is a huge stage that they probably had like a lot of concerts, performances, and everything just happening right here. 2012, I kind of wish I could experience how this place was when it was active. Including me, I love to go check out concerts. I mean, I checked one out in Bonnebong, really sick, really awesome. I really wish I could come to this, just to, like bring in my own energy, breakdance and do all of that, but unfortunately, this place has now fallen to rust and dust. Feels like I'm talking a poem in this one band video. It's kind of funny. The whole change of a culture is what sticks out to me. The USA has a lot of culture differences and changes. While you come over here, it's all like Asia stuff. So all Asian related is things that are happening over here. My curiosity is to check out how it was like inside these places. I mean, this is a whole royalty thing. So it's a lot different from a lot of the places that I normally see. And you can tell from the outside. You wanna know what's also really cool? When you walk around, you also have these huts. These huts are what really sticks out to me. I enjoy just going on these huts because you get like that real tropical feel. And the thing is, I never really got that around America. So I come out here and you have like these huts that you could eat at. And I've even been to a restaurant that has a hut and you just sit under it and you eat it. You eat food at a restaurant or whatever. I guess this is if you want to get like the sun out on you. It's pretty dope. Bam. Everything. Then you have all of this, right? This huge bridge that connects everything. But versus from how it used to be active, I'm sure it didn't look like this. Because now look at it. Look at like the water, the pond that they have here, like the nature that's taken over. I mean, it used to be well maintained before, but now over time, things just dramatically change. You guys won't believe this. Like, what the heck? So all that huge rooster noises, I thought it was like across like the street. No, there's roosters living here. Roosters all chilling, just doing their own thing in this abandoned place. I mean, I guess what happens is when all the humans start to leave, animals start to take over. I mean, I see a lot of like wandering dogs and roosters just chilling around. It's kind of funny. Then you have all the fishes. Unfortunately, we can't actually get inside these buildings. We're just seeing the outskirts of this. Whatever's on the outside, the appearance on the outside, this is what we're getting like a feel of. And I have to admit, I don't mind it. I mean, I'm getting an idea of how this place would look in the inside or how this place used to look. I mean, it's not much of a lower class place. That's a definite 100%. Even in America, you find a place like this, you're paying probably like a good $200 just to eat at a restaurant. It's very fancy. That's the thing that really sticks out to me. Oh my God, guys, you won't believe this. This duck is stuck to the desk. Like, his leg is wrapped around that and he can't move. I'm not even sure we should let him free or if this is supposed to be how it's like. I guess someone has a pet duck that they have a leash on. I guess that's what it is. I mean, I don't know if they feed them well, but you can tell that these yellow things all over the ground, this is definite food for like the duck. So this has to be his. I mean, it could be dinner for all we know. We will never find out, unfortunately. Curiosity kills when you see a huge stairway like this. It brings your attention on to see that you want to climb to the top. I mean, but at the bottom part, this gives you a sign that you shouldn't do it. But with the curiosity, I just have to go check this out. So I'm going to climb up these stairways to see what's at the rooftop up there. Don't know how well and how safe this is, but only climbing up there will tell if it's worth doing or not. We'll see for ourselves. All right, I'm up here. I'm going to take a look up here, see what we can get. I'm scared of spiders. That's a really big thing that sticks out to me, are dealing with spiders. But falling down this might not be a really safe and enjoyable experience. But I'm well up here myself right now. I'm on the rooftop. It's pretty cool. Wow. We're next to a whole river, I guess. I didn't even realize. It's a lot safer than what it looked like though. It's a lot safer. But we're on the rooftop of this place. Swapped cameras to the Sony RX100. Looking around, examining right now. Oh. Not all that safe, I guess. Let's go check this out though. Oh wow, this must have been the storage room in here. I mean, what we had to do is we're so curious that we want to do some abandoned places outside everywhere we go. So eventually we will always have to find abandoned places. Knowing us, we always have to come across something. So today. That's why we did a lot of research to see where this place was and come check it out. I mean, it looked really cool on the outside as well. So we did a lot of research online.
Wow, there's spider webs everywhere. Scary. But look at this. It's all rotting, dust, everything in here. Nothing really all that interesting, just a lot of old mechanic stuff or electronics that they had that were kind of expired now. I mean, you can tell with these speakers, these things are not going to be put to use again, or this air conditioner. But this is all interesting though. I mean, this is what abandoned life is all about. You find stuff that are not usable anymore. And which is why these places and things like this become abandoned, I guess, over time. Ugh. Look at all the dust that built up on these rides. I mean, you can tell that they haven't been used in a while with all the cobwebs and everything that's flowing right through them. I mean, you could examine it for yourself. These things used to be so in use, and now they're just left here to complete dust and waste. Crazy, because I'm sure those things seem better days, but now as days goes on, time moves fast. They're not used no more, and then later on, once this place, if this place ever comes active again, I'm sure they won't ever be used all over again. But who knows? It could be a miracle. You never know. So the thing is, I wouldn't say this place is fully abandoned. As you can tell for yourself, there are still clothes like hang drying here. These are other people who live here. This is their clothing that are lying right here. Even that over there. I mean, this could be someone's like small house that they have. Just, they could be out for the time being. You never know, never know. I do wish that I could actually see how the inside of these places look. I mean, it really just brings my wonders, my curiosity, but I can't actually have like that vantage point, although you do get a good example of what this place used to consist of a lot. If you look right here, left and right, beer bottles all over the entire place. I mean, if you go to a restaurant, you go to parties, of course, you're gonna see alcohol lying all over the place. This is tons and tons lying all right here. I guess this is a trashy area where you throw your trash at. Oh, look. Looks like we entered luck. Alright, so this is a Thruunite flashlight in hand right now. Wow, we finally got in. We could finally examine around, thankfully. Look at this, it's a whole map of the entire city. Well, this used to be where the offices were, where they handle all the paperwork. Nothing really like in the cooking area, but just where you handle all paperwork and office related stuff. More of corporate, if you would consider it. Calculators and just random papers left all over this place. Unfortunately, we don't have access to so much. This is like the only room we got access to when we seen that door opening. But look at this. Inside this one area, there's just pots, pans, like flower pots, all of that. And then in here, oh wow, look. You just have pots and pans all left inside there. It's crazy. The outside looks, guys, even you can see there's a gate over there blocking the entrance. This place hasn't been intact in such a long time. What I do know is dragons always resemble something here. And if you look at this, it has like a fierce resemblance. Dragons, like I know in China, dragons always has like a... I think in China, dragons have like a warrior stance, like a fearsome stance. That's what I think. But check it out. Looks pretty cool just to check out. And this is like when you first walk in, this is what you see. It would be nice to see this place active one day again, you know? It would be really nice. I think that's what's gonna happen. I mean, over here, it costs us so much money to knock a building down, nor does it cost money to just build a whole new building. I'm sure that they will bring this place back to use again. Just have to give it time. That's the truth to it. Wait guys, that summarizes up for this place. The thing is, we still have another place we're gonna head to right now. Let me just snap over there. Bam!